How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Showtime, baby!
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Nothing but air for the impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Can't tech the throw? Closes the gap for the grab. From up above. Throws them to negate the block. Boots them!
Hey!
Sticks the jump in. This is a KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Air slasher. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Good judgment there. Shows a medium kick. Grabs them. Knockdown. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Big throws. The exchange blows.
Oh yeah, baby!
Good job, escape. Impact squat. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to see? Gotta do better than that. Burnout activates. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Looking to impress. Flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. You do not want to whiff an impact. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player 1 chases them down. There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win a super arc. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Throws them. What's next? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Coming up a beatdown. Gets the combo. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The drive impact is denied. Forcefully closes the gap. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Big connects with the throw. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Impact squashed. Air slasher. Time to reassess the situation. And whip. They're wide open. Punish counter sets the table. They gotta dig down deep here. Close range projectile. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Holy! Put the fear of God in it. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here.
Showtime,
Both
baby.
fighters will need to bring their A game to the
Give me your
table.
best shot.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Gets a chance with that jump in. Lots of aggression from both sides. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Attacks them with a projectile. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Knockdown. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The rapid fire fist sends him up. Takes a trip. Impact's a no-go. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Jumps. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Wrapping it out, there's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. Denies the jump in. A quick breather, experiencing burnout. Sneaks in above. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Uses the target combo as a filler. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this one. Crowns them from above. Are they thinking about closes it out? This is the final round. Expect to see some
That was a
fireworks.
beautiful fight.
Final round. Fight.
Nice air slasher. Oh, says no to the impact. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Full SA meters on. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Who will force the other team? Super Art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the weekend. Time to pump out. Get the critical art now. Nothing stops this train. Punish counter on reaction. Player wall splat into the guard frame. Taps him on the dome. What are they gonna do? Grabs them. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What a sick punish counter! Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Give me your best shot.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a good read on their opponent. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whip an attack and then strike without hesitation. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meters. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The low heavy hits. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Life lead opens up. Solid combo. Balance from above. Got their eye on the air. Scrapping it out, up, sneaks in the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. You can't tech the throw.
How's this?
Player 1 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. Grabs them, takes advantage of the hesitation, and gets some good damage in return. Superb hits them with a stop and pop. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best, experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What now? Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Yo, rock super here. A jumping home gets them with a quick low kick. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Gets a good read on their opponent. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Low heavy. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player one has been really leaning on that drive gauge. They need to make good use of the gauge without emptying it. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Grabs him. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to cap KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Going in. Both fighters have a full super meter, brushes that off and keeps going. Their drive gauges are looking bare. Attack, defend, anything can happen in this situation. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Experiencing burnout. All the throw connects. A wheel of super art. The super doesn't hit. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. The next touch may decide this round. Clutch, flatlines them. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Showtime, baby!
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Oh, yeah,
Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Gets a good read on their opponent. A drive impact. Absorbs the attack and fires back. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Knockdown. Combo with... Hold up, they broke through the super arm. Must have seen it coming. They're going for the super arm? Rolling Sova. Burnout gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Had the radar up and running. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Can they turn this gauge advantage? Brushes that off and keeps going. The rapid fire fist sends them all. What'll happen here? From upstairs. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Burnout activates. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Anti-air is a clutch. Drumming up a beatdown. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player two needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. That jump-in was expected. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Showtime, baby!
Give me your best shot!
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Feel it! Oh, yeah, baby!
Ooh, what's this? The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Trips them up. Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Combo with the target combo. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super arm. Low heavy for the win. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Player 1 ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Gotta be careful not to burnout activates. Draw critical. What's gonna happen? Gets the critical. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Okay, here we denies the jump-in attempt. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Misses the drive impact. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 1 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? Drive gauge gap here. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Grabs and throws him away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without experiencing burnout. Reads the jump in perfectly. Their spacing is so low heavy, but no go. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Drops him hard. Shakes things up with a fireball. Knocked him out of the air. They gotta dig down deep here. Perfect execution with the end. Chisels him down. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Time, baby!
Give me your best shot!
Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Blocks the jump in. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Plenty of space between the two fighters. Who will decide to close the gap?
Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy.
Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a trip. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. That was a well-placed projectile. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Hits him with a stop and bop. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Scrapping it out up close. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Life lead is there, but a super art? Still, the super doesn't hit. The low. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Barely blocks the jump in. Doesn't take the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Reversal. Final round. Who will the fighting corrects them? Hit them with a stop and bop. Were they baiting them into that? Hit that with confidence. Player 2 is looking at a crowns him from above. Escapes the corner. Does a good job escaping the corner. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Wouldn't it? This unleashes a big damage. What were they thinking? Both sides anti-air in this one. Noticeable life, the drive impact doesn't work. Jump in? What? Hits them with a drive impact. Player 1 comes out on top with a fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.